Run.
Well, Chris, you didn't get the result, but creditable performance this evening.
Yeah, I thought for large spells we pressed them quite high and we made it difficult for them. It's just unfortunate we couldn't get that goal because I thought we created a lot of good chances. Yeah,
just quite a horrible start, Scott, in many respects, just a deflected goal early on, but you recovered quickly.
Yeah, I thought in the first 10-15 minutes I thought we showed them far too much respect in terms of how we set about to go and press, and then after that we adapted really well and we started to take control of the game, and obviously we looked the better side. But as I say, it was just unfortunate that we didn't get a goal whenever we were on top, but as I say, it was probably an entertaining night to watch on the telly.
Yeah, it was an anxious opening 20 minutes or so, wasn't it? It felt like you just grew in confidence as the game went on.
Yeah, exactly. It's Barcelona, they're a top class team, and it's going to be difficult to get the ball, and they're going to have patches where they have the ball, and you know, it's not as easy as go out and press like mayhem and not recover the ball. But I thought after that we did so well, and it was a credit to all the boys for how they performed tonight.
Saw that change in tempo, you're much more aggressive, and that carried on after half time.
Yeah, it did. I think we had a little spell in the first half where we went after them and then we started to look a little bit nervy, but then I think right from half time we got at them and we really pressed them, and to be honest we caused them so many problems.
Just not enough clear-cut chances there, Scott, though, was there?
No, as I say, against Wolves as well we had a lot of chances, but we just have to do a little bit more in front of goal, and that's up to the whole team to create more chances, to score more goals and be more together as a group as well. So we're working on that, but obviously we've got a big second leg to go, and as I say, it's only half time, so it's important that we work hard and we get it right.
How did you feel you did with Lionel Messi? Bring it on, you said.
Yeah, I think the whole team, to be fair, I think we nullified them. I think especially in that first half, even though they scored, I think there was only one other shot that David had to make a save, and you know, I thought as a team we stuck to our game plan and we just missed that goal.
A little thump you gave him didn't do any harm either.
No,
accidental, obviously.
Yeah. I think we was right on the front foot. I think we knew we had to bring that intensity to the game that they're not used to every week, and you know, I thought we've got a lot to play for in the second leg.
The manager asked you to be streetwise because they're going to trick you into a yellow card. You seem to be very unlucky with your yellow card with Suarez.
Yeah, I think it was a good battle, but yeah, I thought that out of all the challenges, that was probably the softest.
Still in it, Scott? Obviously you are.
Yeah, for sure. Manchester United can never write us off, and they've got some top-class players as well, but so do we, and we're going to showcase that in the second leg at the new camp.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, he was impressive in his interview as he was on the field of play, Scott McTominay. We'll come to him in more detail a little bit later on. Where does it say Manchester United are at the moment? You know, they seem to be satisfied in a game at home where they didn't get a shot on target.
Yeah, I just think before the game they would have said be within touching distance for the second leg, and I think in Champions League football sometimes this first leg is a cagey affair, and today was very much that, and both teams lacked any real quality other than in the final third, other than the goal that was scored from Messi. So and I think that was down to maybe nerves as well, managing the occasion. But I think that McTominay spoke very well there, and that they did try to press them. As Chris said, they were on the front foot. They showed an intensity. They wanted to up the tempo to take Barca out of their comfort zone. But after you do that, then it's about being composed and being able to create chances and having the quality and being clinical when you do get your chances. And Manchester United wasn't that, but so the same will be said about Barcelona. They had one chance and they scored.
Well, it's a long time ago, that goal. Let's remind ourselves how it came about. Of course, it was VAR that intervened.
I mean, the movement here from Messi is just exquisite. He sucks Shaw out of the position. I think Lindelof, I mean, he should be covering there as the middle centre-half. But from then on, it was about Messi and the vision.
Yeah, it was a great ball from Busquets here, and the cross here on back stick is just great, knowing that, having the awareness that somebody will be there.
Well, that was clear and obvious error, I think.
Well, VAR, they got that one. They got one on spots on, but really, that back three that they started with Man United, they had a few issues really. Luke Shaw played as the left side of the three, and it didn't really work out. We saw it there, but
early on it didn't work out, but they seemed to adjust after
they did. Well, Barca stopped playing.
Yeah.
And Barca for the first 50 minutes. Scott McTominay, by the way, it was the best player on the pitch. He nailed it. He said the first 50 minutes Barca were the better team, and after United were, they just lacked a bit of end product. But for a young man to be the best player on the pitch when Fred cost 50 million, Pogba cost 90, quite exceptional, really.
Yeah. Henrik, at times, you know, United did press. They caused Barcelona problems, but the final pass, wasn't it, that was missing, that final bit of quality?
They were in good positions at some points here in these games, but I just felt that they were stressed out when the pass was going and the accuracy wasn't there. And I mean, sometimes, yeah, you want to get it as quick as possible into the box, but sometimes it's good to rest with the ball, because we see that the possession, Barcelona had a lot of possession in this game, and sometimes it's good for a team to just rest with the ball as well, and maybe from there create something.
And this is what you like, the pressure there. That's great. But then once you get beyond that, it's about then starting to have the composure to create chances. There was a foul, but here you get up here, you can play the extra pass sometimes, and you can get the ball wide, drag teams out. They didn't really shift this Barcelona team across the pitch at all, retaining possession at all, and that would have been a disappointing part.
Yeah, no shots on target, but these were the probably the best opportunities to hit the target that they had, Henrik.
Yeah, I mean, he got to put it at least on target from there. I mean, he sees the ball all the way. Is not the defender close to him, and yeah, head it downwards. That's the first thing you learn when you head the ball and you want to score.
Good play there from McTominay. Great, he was great all day today. But you get in them positions there, and you want to put the keeper under pressure, and you want to hit the target. I mean, that's not an easy chance, but you'd expect Rashford, a man of his quality, maybe to put it into the ground and hit the target.
Yeah, normally he would put that on target. I don't know why he didn't do that tonight, but I mean, it's coming straight at him. There's nobody near him. Just focus on the ball and make sure you hit the target.
Yeah, Barcelona unkempt tonight, weren't they? Kind of untidy in their play, giving it away a lot of times that you don't see very often. Normally they're very good in possession. Well, at times they were keeping it, but...
Well, they're really comfortable in La Liga, 11 points clear, Atletico in second, but they won't scare anyone playing like this. I mean, Busquets, we were all saying, we've never seen him give away that many balls in possession. You know, it wasn't only that, with Piqué there as well. He gets back in and clears it, but I think if you're Liverpool or someone, you know, this Barca team won't scare you.
They look like they're an ageing team at the moment. I mean, they've got Messi, so they're always going to have a chance because of his greatness, but they don't look at a team who are physically capable of being able to deal with teams.
Well,
that
they didn't even look for the
pressure.
second goal, really, did they? They just kept the ball. They had loads of possession, but they didn't really seem to want to go anywhere with it, which was...
I got the feeling they were just happy by the goal away from home. And yes, well, we keep it here nice and calm.
I'd love to see, I don't know about you, but I'd love to see an experiment even, just for one season where they get rid of the away goal rule, because I just think home legs, first legs, just, I don't know, just everyone's a little bit cautious, fear of giving an away goal or two. And then if you get an away goal, then, whoa, that's it.
Well, you're right, Barca they scored that away goal and they set up. But the good thing for United is, you know, they lost that first game here against PSG 2-0. So they've been there and done it. They can find a way, but you just expect Barca to play better in that second leg.
Rio, the big positive for Manchester United was the performance, we feel, of Scott McTominay.
Yeah, I thought he was great there. He grew into the game, and I think he's grown in stature as we see him. I keep mentioning the PSG game because there was no expectations of him, the young and experienced player, to do well. But today, I thought his energy, his intensity, he was the catalyst for a lot of the good stuff that happened. Won a lot of balls back and then give the ball simple and efficiently to other players. And I just think that there's sometimes performances that really do make you grow in stature and believe that you are a part of the first team. Young lads come into the team and it takes a performance or two for them to feel comfortable in the surroundings, and I think the PSG game and now this one will really do that, and I think he'll be respected as well, even more by.
You're right, Rio. That solidified him as a Manchester United regular.
Defining moment.
That's a defining moment for a young man against a Barcelona team. That's him now established, and I think it's a massive moment for him. I really credit to him because he was terrific.
Impress you?
Yeah, I think he did. I mean, he's been there, done it, and now he knows he can always go back to that in his back of his head. Well, I've done it against these kind of players. Why can't I do it week in, week out?
Well, it's all to play for in the second leg, but that's 4 defeats in the last 5 games for Manchester United. We'll take another break, plenty more to come, and we'll hear from the man himself and see what he thinks. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer after the break.
Ollie, how do you read that performance? You suffered a defeat, but there's a lot of things to be satisfied about as well, I suppose.
Yeah, of course, there's pluses and negatives. I thought we started sloppy and a bit nervous on the ball. We didn't really get the pressure on them. But after their goal, we settled a bit, and I thought we we played well. We had some very good performances of some individuals as well in midfield there. I thought they did really well. And it was, at times, we felt like a proper Man United team. You know, the crowd was behind us, we got wide, we got crosses in the box, and sometimes those crosses end up with a header on goal, and sometimes you miss them.
It looked like nerves in those opening exchanges. I mean, it was cruel to suffer the away goal with a deflection off Luke Shaw, but it felt like the team was anxious early on.
Yeah, we didn't start great, but great goal, great movements by Messi and Suarez, I have to say, and then they're a little bit fortunate that it comes off Luke and it changes direction. So of course that's a blow, but I thought we settled well. I think you could see straight away when they scored, the team gathered together and like, let's stay in this game, not like PSG now that we go and get another goal behind. So we're still in this tie.
You mentioned the midfield. Scott McTominay had a pretty good game tonight, didn't he?
Yeah, fantastic. Scott is done, every time he plays for us, he's improving.